Hi everyone, so I am going to do a response to a tag that was created by Lucia from You Can't Wear That fashion blog, plus size fashion blog, and she saw like a plus size tag that was going around the YouTube community, which was more geared at like just generally being plus size and accept like your body acceptance and stuff like that. And what she really wanted to do was kind of switch it so it was more relating to the fashion industry, the plus size fashion industry. So what she did is she created 15 questions more related to the fashion side, and she asked us to make responses. So here's mine. I hope you like it. So the first question we have, please excuse me, I have to use my computer over there to see them. So the first question is, who are you and how involved with fashion are you? Well, I'm not really involved with fashion as such, other than I have a lifestyle blog which incorporates plus size fashion, beauty posts, also like body confidence posts, anything that I think is important to me. My blog is the world through Kat's eyes, and obviously my name is Kat. I'm Kat Henry. I have been only doing my vlogs for 2 months. I think this is my second month, and it's really geared towards just sharing my story, sharing what I'm going on with in my life, and just getting me out there and just making new friends. I love doing that. So yeah, that's what I do, and that's how involved with fashion I am. I love dressing up, I love doing my makeup, and I love making things look beautiful. So if I can do that to myself for 5 minutes, then it makes me feel happy, and I want to share that with the world. So yeah. Describe your personal style. Okay, my personal style. I don't really have a particular style. I like to wear jeans a lot. I wear jeans pretty much every day. My job is casual dress, so I wear jeans and a top to work, and then I don't really have to change when I come home. I'm just comfy, and that's pretty much what I wear on a day-to-day basis. I like to dress up occasionally. I love dresses, I love heels, although I generally can't walk in heels. I don't have any particular style, so really I have casual, and then I have like dressy casual, so it's kind of like a combination of two. I like to be comfortable. If it doesn't make me feel comfortable and I feel trussed up, then to me it's not interesting. I don't want to feel like I'm restricted. I want to be able to breathe, I want to be able to dance and move and eat. I love to eat, so if I can't sit down, then I'm not going to wear it. What advice would you give other plus size women who want to branch out with their personal style? Do it. If you see something in a shop, or you see something on somebody else and you think, I would like to wear that, I'm going to try, then just try. Like, there is nobody in this world that can tell you don't. There are people that think they can tell you don't, but you know what? Screw them. If you are comfortable wearing it, then do you. I can't advocate it anymore other than try things. Don't look at it and think, oh, that's not for me. Try it on. If it looks horrible, take it off. No one has to see it. But get opinions of other people. Try and make things work. Add things in. Make it your own. Do what you want to and be comfortable. That is the only advice that I can give to other plus size women. And don't be afraid. It's a big old world, and there's a billion plus size bloggers out there, and we're all ready to give you advice if you want it. So by all means, ask me questions. I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I know what I like, and I know what I like to see on other people, so that's my advice. How do you feel about the plus size fashion community? To be honest, modelling and the plus size, well, and the fashion industry is quite cliquey, and I always assumed, and incorrectly may I add, I always assumed that the plus size fashion industry would be the same. I'm very, very wrong. I was very, very wrong. When I stepped into this world, I realised that it's not cliquey at all. It's very welcoming. Every blogger, every beauty blogger, every plus size blogger that I've met, any curvy models, any, you know, plus size models, they are all beautifully inspirational women, and I really cannot stress enough how proud I am to be part of it. They are not bitchy, they're not harsh, you know. We are all curvy women in this industry, and I love that. I love that I can look at somebody and think they look amazing, and I'm going to praise them for it, because you know what, I wish I could do that, and you've just inspired me to do that. So yeah, that's the sort of vibe that you get from the plus size community, and it's something that I really, it hits home. It makes me feel at home. So that's how I feel about it. I feel like it's more of a family than it is you know, an industry. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. What is your favourite place to shop and why? Anywhere that stocks my size, really. I do shop a lot at Simply Be. I obviously have an account with them, and I've never been to the store in London, but I will go as soon as I have some money, but Christmas has just made me broke, so I will go to the store eventually. So yeah, Simply Be has some great lines. They really get the plus like figure. They understand what you can do to make it look better, what parts of your body you should enhance to make yourself look fab. So plus size clothing from Simply Be, yeah, totally recommend it. I think ASOS Curve have got it right. I think that the fact that they stock their normal ASOS range, and then if you wanted something particularly, if you look in the Curve range, there will be something similar. They seem to be on the more trendy side of fashion, and I love that. I love that you can still get a skater dress and, you know, it'll still be amazing. It'll be the correct size, the correct dimensions, it'll fit lovely. I don't think I've ever bought something from ASOS and had to return it because it didn't look right. I've had to return it because it's been missized. Like, you know, sometimes I've thought, oh, I'll size up to be comfortable, but what I've actually ended up doing is sizing up and it looks too big. I should have bought my original size. So yeah, that's where the two shops that I would generally shop at. I do buy a lot of clothes from Tesco as well, because that's my superstore, where I buy all my clothing and my food. So as I'm walking through the aisles, I get like squirrel clothing. So yeah, I just go and have a look at the clothing and end up buying something. So yeah, it's a bit of an addiction. We skipped to number 7, even though that was number 5. Number 7, name a store you would love to shop in that doesn't currently stock your size. I would love to be able to shop in shops like River Island and Topshop, and I've only ever bought one top from Topshop, and it was like a size, must have been like a large, but I guess that's geared towards maybe 16 at a max, and it fits okay. I've got a picture of it on Instagram. It's just a grey sort of off the shoulder sort of number, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't ever go back to Topshop to go and buy another kind of top of the same, because it didn't fit perfectly. It's been stretched a bit so that it is more my size, but I would love to be able to walk into your high street shops and not have to worry about whether or not it's going to fit. I know that Primark does bigger sizes. I think I can get into a Primark size 20 quite comfortably, but that is it. That's the extent, and that's not really fair. I would love more places to accommodate clothing for all ranges, not just size 20 and that's it. I would like them to go bigger, and it would be nice to see high street stores do that. Number 1 fashion tip, layers. I layer everything. You're rarely going to see me wear a top without a top underneath it. I think I'm doing it now. Yeah, this is like a jumper, and I have a vest underneath it. Probably layer for warmth more than anything, but I layer to give things a bit more length sometimes. So you occasionally buy a t-shirt or a top and it's not the right cut in terms of length on my mid waist, so I'll wear a vest underneath it which has a different colour or a similar colour to kind of give it a bit more texture, a bit more length, and just layer up colour. I like to team anything with jeans, as I've already told you. Yeah, they're my tips. One embarrassing fashion moment you've had. Back in the days of MySpace, I used to take photos, because I think everyone did, and put them on your MySpace because you wanted to be cool. Yeah, I totally took a picture one day at an angle, you know, general selfie, and in this wonderful photo it actually looks like my nipple is hanging out. It wasn't, but yeah, totally looked like my nipple was hanging out. Big fashion mistake. Put it on the internet, got a bit of flack for that. One fashion risk you have taken this year. Fashion risk. What did I do this year? This is a fashion risk. I don't do Christmas jumpers. But the penguin's cute. My mum bought it for me for Christmas. I love it. I'm sure there was another fashion risk that I've taken. I bought a waterfall jacket, which when I bought it, I didn't think it would fit me, I didn't think it would suit me, but it's actually been my favourite jacket ever. I wear it with everything. It's leather. It's got like kind of ribbed, like stretchy material on the arms, and then it's got leather, but then the waterfall is kind of like a suede-y sort of material. It looks really nice. I'm sure I've got posts of that on Instagram as well, but yeah, check that out. Who or what inspires your style most? Every single one of you bloggers inspire me. I look at your photos on Instagram, I look at your Twitter accounts, I look at your blogs, and I think you guys really inspire me to do better. Not that I want to compete, I just want to do it too. I just want to be part of the world, and you know, I'm not here to try and stake my claim. I want to be integrated. I want to do, you know, the best that I can do, and I'm not here to kind of compete with anyone. So I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm part of it. So yeah, you guys are an inspiration. I love it. I remember probably the first plus size blogger that I happened across was probably Gracie Francesca from Ugly Face of Beauty, and it, you know, she, the reason I happened across her was because of beauty blogs on YouTube, and when I started to realise that she was going through a weight loss journey, it kind of appealed to me, and you know, I followed her from the start, and I think, you know, I'm really proud of her and what she's done, and to see that she's been like, you know, she's been bigged up by, you know, she's won awards and stuff like that. I love that. I love that she is doing herself proud, and I'm proud of her too. And you know, there's an American beauty blogger called Cody Wren. She is also a plus size girl in my opinion. She is not stick thin, she's got curves, and you know, I watch her and I'm really proud of what she's done. Who else? You know, all of you. I can't name names because I'm drawing a blank, but every single one of you is an inspiration. So yeah, thank you. If you designed one plus size fashion piece, what 3 elements would the garment have to have? If I designed a piece. I don't know, anything that you'd want it to fit well. So if it was a top, I'd want it to be quite fitted around the bust, but then flow out. I have like a green sort of chemise sort of top, which is just a strappy vest, but it's quite fitted along the bust area, but it kind of flows out to like the hip, but then it has a front sort of diamond, kind of like a waterfall, and I like that style. It's quite flowy all the way around. I like that. So yeah, I'd probably do that. I think that a lot of plus size women worry about their shoulders and their arms and, you know, like under boob fat and stuff like that. So maybe I have a top that has inner panels here, and it's made by George. It's an Asda top, and it literally has like underneath the arm, instead of it cutting down in the triangle that it usually would under the arm, it has like an extra panel here to kind of cover that part of your boob up. And I think that was amazing. I was like, oh wow, I've never seen anything like this. So yeah, if I was making a top that had sleeves, I'd definitely put that bit in. if I was designing pants or trousers, I would definitely make them higher at the back. I hate it when I wear jeans and they hang down and they gape at the back or they don't fit right. So in terms of if I was to design trousers, I'd make them fit properly and make them fit for different curvy sizes. So not everybody has a big bum, so cater for that. Cater for people that have big hips. You know, I'm sure there are jeans out there, but kind of make them affordable, because the price tags that are on these things, you know, it's like they're charging you for extra material. Like, come on, people, like, they're just clothes. Same price. Yeah, same price. Name and link 3 or more bloggers that inspire you or are underrated or a little bit different, etc. 3 or more bloggers. Now, she hasn't said specifically plus size bloggers, so I'm stumped. You know what? I'm gonna think about that, because I have so many running through my mind right now. Leo XL has been like a big inspiration to me. I collaborated with her earlier on in the year. Other than that, Lucia, at the end of the day, you know, her blog is amazing, and reading that has kind of really made me think, yeah, I can wear whatever I like. Like, she's doing it, why the hell can't I? Who else? Natty Nikki. She has so many beautiful fashion posts. Like, she rocks everything she wears. I don't think I've ever seen her wear something and thought, that didn't work. She looks amazing in every single one of her posts. So yeah, I'll link them all in the description below, because if you haven't checked them out, you really do need to. What is your favourite item of clothing and why, and where is it from? Favourite item of clothing. What do I love? Oh, I have this H&M jumper, which is really quite thin material. It's navy blue, and it kind of sits off the shoulder. I love off the shoulder tops. That is just like, for me, I love my shoulder. This shoulder more than this shoulder. I don't know why I have a preference, but I like this shoulder. So anyway, I always opt for an off the shoulder top. And this blue sweater is literally long sleeve, fits really nicely. It's a H&M plus range, and yeah, it's really nice. That's my favourite item of clothing. Something interesting that I do that is fashion related. Okay, so I auditioned for a plus size model competition earlier on in the year, and unfortunately I didn't get through. Now, I wasn't surprised that I didn't get through, because I've had no plus size modelling experience, but what I did get out of it is I got to meet a whole group of women that are curvy models, or are some way affiliated with the plus size industry. They're all wannabe models, and they're all lovely women, and I've kept in touch with them since our audition. And the other day I got a phone call from the guy who heads up Miss Curvaceous UK, which was the name of the competition I entered, and he basically said to me that he would like me to be an ambassador for the brand. So whilst I'm still waiting on some further information as to what that actually entails, I am going to be, in the very near future, involved in the Miss Curvaceous UK brand. I'm going to be doing a bit of blogging for them, getting involved behind the scenes, getting involved in the actual brand, maybe doing some promo for them, and that to me is a really positive step. One, for me personally, because it gets me involved more, and that's exactly where I want to be, and it also gives me the chance to network and get involved with everyone that's in the industry, as well as also promoting my one true love, which is a positive body image. I want to make people feel like they can do anything, and I want to inspire people to do better. So me being an advocate or an ambassador for the brand is something that really kind of makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. I have been through my share of shit in my life in terms of my weight and, you know, my dental problems and stuff, which I'm pretty sure you've seen my videos. So this is something that's really important to me. So yeah, I hope that 2015 is a positive year in terms of that, and that's where I am. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my tag.